utang na loob! Sayang lang ay tinulong ko sa'yo.
Mas mababa ang pasakan sa utang na loob.
Hey Technologists! Have you ever felt a great sense of indebtedness after receiving help from someone right when you needed it the most? That familiar feeling is what we call utang na loob. And initially there is nothing wrong with that. The concept of utang na loob, or in English, debt of gratitude, started as something inherently good. However, the idea got twisted over time and turned into yet another toxic Filipino culture. This usually happens when what could have been a simple gratitude turns into a sense of reciprocal social obligation, which is often accompanied by peer pressure and expectations, and is prone to abuse, manipulation, and can lead to irrationality or blindness to reality. Now, utang na loob is very common among Filipinos, yet people still tend to confuse genuine gratitude with toxic utang na loob. Now, when does utang na loob become toxic? I will show you a few possible scenarios and identify them as either green or red flag.
Aren't you tired of being the sandwich generation?
Well, i-support mo ko nila, so I wanna give it back to them.
Voluntarily supporting parents of old age.
Let me help you with that.
Thank you.
Yeah, you owe me a favor. Ha?
Okay.
Okay.
Helping someone in need so you can manipulate them later on.
Uy, kasi na yung butuhan.
Ha? Si Christina.
Oh, why siya? Di naman na siya nindog.
Kanindot na niya?
Uy, sure ba?
Pagkitabangan ko niya lang one time. May ganang kumubutan niya. Butan ko kayo sa ako.
Kay mo ha?
Voting for a fellow student running for office because you owe them despite the incompetence or red flags.
Nagbaybayad ba ako sa mga tuition nung mananabi? Binuang ra ka? Magtarong yun. Kaya ako din naniguang na. Mutiguang gani ko, ay magbantay sa akon. Sana lang, mamatay ko kakura isa. Kailangan yun ako graduate kag maayo.
Treating children as investment plan.
Na, okay. So, okay na to, no? Like, special thanks to these friends of mine para sa pag-help sa vlog. So, ang kaya ng bayad, girl.
Libre na mo.
Libre na ka, di ba?
I will make libre you next month.
Dili pwede.
Don't.
We are busy ba ya? Dapat ka
Ano yan?
Tapos
Next
sa
month pa,
pangalantik
oh.
ka.
Ingon ba ka naman, libre ka right now. So, naano to sa IT
Starbucks.
park. Tapos na pa karaoke.
I'm broke.
Ang load ako. Tinudanay lang.
Person is willing to return the favor but the other party is having unreasonable demands or is beyond the person's means.
Wala din kayo, watang loob na, no. Kasi pa sa mga tao, nawala ka lang sa mo.
Sige na lang, napako 500.
Sige.
Mayo. Ginana pa.
Being pressured and branded as walang utang na loob if you refuse to return a favor. Now, when interacting with other people, if you notice the red flags and if you know what's good for you, just remember that even the red lights, the traffic lights, are meant to signal you to stop, to protect you from potential hazards. Now, the question is, how do we stop? How can we break the cycle? 1. Know and set your boundaries. Knowing your boundaries is one way to respect yourself, and that's something you should never feel guilty about. Be true to yourself. If you want to return the favor because it makes you happy, do it. But if it feels like it's keeping you imprisoned or as if you are a string puppet, cut the strings. Gratitude is supposed to set you free, not tie you down. 2. Don't be afraid to say no. Once you know your boundaries, speak up. 3. Gratitude is not like money. It cannot be repaid. When someone calls you walang utang na loob, just remember that. Gratitude should never be owed in the first place. It comes naturally and should never be demanded unreasonably. 4. Pay forward, not backward. Let me quote what Father Dave Concepcion said during one of his homilies from the videos I've watched. Ang utang na loob ay di nababayaran. Ito ay tinatanaw. So basically, when you feel grateful for the kindness you've received, one good way to show gratitude is by paying it forward or passing the kindness on to other people. Finally, before I end this video, I would like to ask you one final question. If even money loans can be done voluntarily, why should debt of gratitude be forced upon us automatically even after receiving something we didn't ask for? Anyway, that's all for today. Thanks for watching!